this year is a strange year because the COVID pandemic, and then. But how and when is the moment in which the team's managers in the escuadras communicate the planning of the year?
I guess
the competition planning. No, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Usually with most teams, you have a camp, a training camp, or in December, and this is usually the big camp of the year where everyone meets each other and everyone gets their bikes and their clothes and meets the staff and this is not really a training camp. It's more of a planning camp, and you sit down with the people of the team and you work out a plan for the next year. And obviously sometimes that changes, but in December you come away from that camp with a good idea of what is happening that next year.
Okay. And for the next year, you have a team contact for the next year, or do you have a renewal or a contract extend with your actual team?
So the way that the Israel continental team is continuing next year is it's continuing as an under 23 team, and mainly Israelis, I think. So obviously for me, that's something that I'm not under 23 and I'm not from Israel. So this changes a little bit for me, but there's a few teams I'm speaking with at the moment that I'm really excited about, and hopefully that it can come through, and I think it will be actually a much better situation for me for next year if this continues. But obviously it's a difficult year for everyone and for teams and for money, and so it's almost December, so it's quite late, but I think that's quite normal considering what's happened this year. So definitely in the next weeks I will know more, and yeah, I'm not too stressed, to be honest. I think it will be okay.
We will have an exclusive for the Twitter account.
Yeah, maybe. Why not? Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Come on to the next. This year is very, very strange, repeat. And how was it being the professional rider compared with a normal year, a normal session year, with preparations, concentration, trips, races?
Yeah, completely different. I mean, I live in Girona, as you know, and in Spain we were almost 3 months in lockdown, and this is obviously a huge deal, not just for being a cyclist, but just for being a normal person. This is something that you cannot plan for, and something that you never really will know how you will come out of it. Everyone had different issues and problems in lockdown, and so yeah, this was the biggest thing this year for sure, was having to be 3 months inside. And for me it turned out to be really positive. I did a lot of Zwift and had some success there, which was a lot of fun, and found out more about myself, and really enjoyed Zwift and the platform. And so for me,
and beating Matthew Van Der Poel
yeah,
in a race.
Yeah, taking advantage of some guys who don't know much about Zwift, and yeah, no, it was good, and it's something I'm still continuing to do, and would like to continue to do is Zwift, and I think it's a great platform to train and to race. So but yeah, in terms of racing, it was very hard to race in the last half of the year when you haven't had any specific races to help you prepare, and I found that difficult to do a lot of training inside and then a little bit outside, and then to go to some races. It was hard. We had a very small amount of races, and yeah, in a time that we weren't really aware when the races will be. So for the big pros, the World Tour guys, a lot of them had a lot of racing. So for them, it was a little bit more normal. But for the smaller teams or the development teams, it was difficult this year. And I hope next year it will become a little bit more normal.
Come on to the last two questions. You say that I don't know if stay the same team or change the team to the next year, but what are your goals for the next season?
I think that the main goal always is just to improve. Is just to be a better athlete. You know, it's all you can ask for is to finish the season knowing that you're a better athlete than when you started. And I definitely know I'm a much better athlete than I was at the start of the season. All my power numbers have really improved a lot, and I've learned a lot and about myself in different types of training and different types of racing. So yeah, I want to enjoy next year. I want to travel. I want to meet some new people, have a good time, and win some races and just enjoy the life of a cyclist and being professional and dedicated and working hard and achieving things, whether they are individual things like challenges or whether they are with the team and in races. All these things motivate me.
About the challenge, would you try the Everesting challenge?
Well, I've had a little bit of experience with it already. It's a difficult challenge, and it's a challenge that if I wanna, that I know from my experience with it that to go really fast, it's a very a thing that takes a lot of organization and a lot of effort. So if the time suits and the weather is good, maybe later at the start of next year, and I have time and the support from the team, then yeah, I would like to try it and see how I can go. There's a difference between doing it to finish and doing it to be one of the fastest. So yeah, I'll have to see and see how it goes. But yeah, it's something that interests me for sure. It got really popular in the lockdown, and I like to challenge myself with these crazy challenges because it's fun and you learn a lot about yourself, and that's what sport's all about, I think.
And what do you think is the most important about the challenge? To find a segment, or maybe can a segment that with not much gradient, but you can eat properly, for example? What do you think?
I don't know. Maybe you're not asking the right person at the moment, because I still need to put down a good time and a good effort. But I think it's really complicated, to be honest. I think that there's a lot of different ways to do it, and there's no proven right or wrong way. You know, yes, you need a very steep climb, and yes, it needs to be very straight for the downhill. That's obvious. But from what I've seen from the guys who have gone super fast, their climbs are all quite different. So I don't know, to be honest. It's going to take a lot more research and things like that if I want to take it seriously. But yeah, I don't think you want too steep of a climb, but it needs to be steep. So it's complicated. I don't know is the answer, really, to be honest.
Okay, come on to the last question. You like or love cycling, and in the past or in the all time of cyclists, do you have any favorite or ideological cyclist?
Yeah, I mean, I guess actually currently, I'm funnily enough, I'm a big fan of Matthew Van der Poel. I think what he does is almost changing cycling. You know, he's amazing in cyclocross, he's amazing in mountain bike, and he's amazing on the road. And the way he races, he doesn't care about the rules or how you should race. You know, if he wants to go solo for 50k, he does it. You know, and I really like his confidence and his style on the bike. And yeah, I think he's class, and I look up to the things he does and how he does it a lot.
Do you like cyclocross?
A lot. I watch it. I watch every race. Yeah, I'm a big fan of cyclocross, and I follow the season really closely. Yeah.
Well, there is no, this year I don't know, but usually there's a cyclocross race in Santa Coloma de Farners that is from the Catalan Championship. Now in
maybe
November or December usually.
Yeah, it could be fun.
Yeah, there's
here. I don't think I would be very good, but
well, there's. Do you know Jofre Cullell?
No.
Mountain bike rider?
No.
Well, it's a really good cyclocross rider too.
I can imagine. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's difficult. I do a lot of gravel riding. Actually, I have a gravel bike, and I go with my friend a lot on the gravel bike. But cyclocross, yeah, I think you need to be a lot of skill, and yeah, it depends on the course. Maybe it's not super technical, and I could do it. But if it's technical,
well, always it helps to the road. It helps for the road.
No, it's good, and I enjoy watching. It's only 1 hour. It's very easy to watch, and they always go full gas, and usually the best guy wins. And this is a nice. It's nice when the best guy wins. I think.
No strategics or a little.
Yeah, no strategy. Just full gas, and so yeah, I watch it every week. So yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Freddy.
No problem. Thank you.
See you in the roads of Girona.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I see now that my video has my girlfriend's name. Maybe you can change that.
Well, doesn't matter.
The editor changed the name.
Yeah.
Thank you to Christina.
No problem. Yeah, speak soon, and thank you for the support.
Okay. See you.
Thank you very much.
Adeu.
See you soon.
Bye.
Adieu.